Hello and welcome to the News Radar. Reports in U.S. media say the Trump administration is seeking congressional approval for a major arms sale to Israel valued at around $6 billion. The proposed package reportedly includes 30 Apache attack helicopters, worth $3.6 billion, nearly doubling Israel's existing fleet. It also covers 3,200 assault vehicles for the Israeli Defense Forces, priced at $1.9 billion. The timing is significant. The request comes just days before the United Nations General Assembly meets in New York, where the crisis in Gaza is expected to dominate discussions. UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres has once again appealed for the fighting to stop, calling the devastation in Gaza the worst level of death and destruction he has witnessed during his tenure and perhaps in his lifetime. Meanwhile, Israel has vowed to continue operating with what it calls unprecedented force in Gaza City. Military officials claim hundreds of thousands of Palestinians have already fled south, with nearly 480,000 people displaced since late August. Palestinian media reports say Israeli forces destroyed explosive-laden vehicles in one Gaza City neighborhood, while demolishing multiple homes and buildings. Residents who relocated south, to what Israel describes as a humanitarian zone, say conditions are dire. Families report severe shortages of food, clean water, and shelter. Many describe hunger, displacement, and exhaustion as they struggle to survive. Professor Zunes noted that such requests for arms sales are not unusual, pointing out that Israel already receives $3.3 billion annually in U.S. military aid, alongside $17 billion in supplemental aid since the war began nearly 2 years ago. He added that while polls suggest nearly two-thirds of Americans oppose additional aid to Israel, bipartisan leadership in Congress appears unlikely to block the sale. When asked if Israel's current military campaign could pressure Hamas into releasing hostages, Professor Zunes expressed doubts. He recalled that Hamas had previously agreed to release hostages as part of a ceasefire deal earlier this year, an agreement that collapsed when fighting resumed. Looking ahead to the UN General Assembly, Zunes argued that while some European nations may push to recognize a Palestinian state, real diplomatic change is unlikely so long as the US continues to provide Israel with military and political backing. He concluded that growing international criticism highlights concerns over humanitarian law and the sheer scale of Gaza's crisis, but that U.S. support remains the key factor shaping the conflict. We will continue to bring you new updates as more information becomes available. Stay with us for the latest updates.